Hello? Hi. Hi. I bet you weren't expecting my dumb, stupid voice. Who am I? Who really cares? If you know, you know. If you don't, I do cringe fan art for a living. That's really all you need to know. I really be trying to cook with creative projects here and there without losing the plot too often, because for whatever reason, the way that I jump from one thing to the next is exactly the same rambling language I try to use when telling a story without derailing my train of thought. It's aggravating, I know, I'm sorry. Before I do just that, I just wanted to personally introduce this one, in specific, myself. It's just a Sonic comic, that's it, yeah. Now, mind if I derail a bit? To tell you about what led up to this decision or whatever, I guess. As a kid, I was sort of obsessed with this blue rat. For whatever reason, I couldn't really tell you. I guess I thought he was cool. I thought he was sick with it or something. I don't know. Anyways, I made these god-awful comics that are somewhere half deleted from my old DeviantArt, and it went on for like 6 whole issues or something embarrassingly long. I don't know. It was just drama between Sonic and his friends, really, and it was kind of very strongly romanced forward. Whatever dumb nonsense a 12-year-old could muster up on the top of the dome, it was absolutely vital for me at the time to translate that onto paper and then hoard it and stash it away in my closet for, millennials. I didn't really have friends until, 8th grade, on God, and I figured it was because people thought I was cringy, because, I don't know, I guess people thought Sonic was cringe. So as you do, I renounced Sonic in hopes of growing up, socially at least. Unfortunately, when you cut out a huge passion suddenly from your life, you also cut away the same creativity that you used with it. And to battle that, I found myself doing too many hobbies without committing to any. This led to high school having no real direction, as far as a dream job anyways. This ultimately led me to realize I love cartooning, and making comics for a living would be sick as hell. I always had these stories set up in my head and never knew a good way of sharing it. The only reason I avoided comics so much is probably because I associated too much with that childish fanfiction that I already was abstaining from. Unfortunately, this whole realization happened a week before I graduated. Whoop whoop. Well, I decided to say, fuck everything, and I stepped back into the Sonic fandom because it's fun. This comic is mainly just an excuse to draw Sonic characters and build my storytelling language. Mostly so when I work on bigger projects in life, I'll have a better progression and development by then when it comes to sharing my crazy ideas. Anyways, re-railing, I introduce Sonic Meltdown. It's an alternative universe that follows Sonic in a post-Eggman-less society where he has nothing left to do but manage a social life with a crippling hero complex. Sonic navigates the mundane expectations of life on his own without any more goals, forced to face the fact that everyone around him is moving on and advancing with life while he struggles to cope with catching up. It sounds a little familiar, doesn't it? It's because it's supposed to be relatable, nothing else, I promise. I swear. This comic is going to include any and all Sonic characters I want. Mostly because so many that are canon have been absolutely abandoned by Sega. And it's most likely we'll never see them again. So I said, throw them in, all of them, any of them. You just give it to me. At least the ones that I think would not confuse the story. In front of that is 2 being of my favorite characters, Sonia and Manic. Because I always liked Sonic Underground, and I don't understand why no one has any blood family besides Cream, I guess. One really fun feature that I'm excited to share is that I'm welcoming everyone's silly, stupid, cringy Sonic OC to cameo in this comic for free. For free! Free! I've always liked the idea of involving the community to be part of my works. It's just a way, I guess, saying thanks for welcoming me back, I guess. There will be more details of that in the description, so don't forget to look at that if you're interested. That's all I have to say on this. Just wanted to share this with you, and I hope that y'all like it. Y'all don't? Cool. Sorry it's not your cup of tea, but if it is, period. Anyways, stay cringy. Bye! Yep, this is what I'm doing now.